Aquarius. I'm about to bring you the word of the day for September, the month of September 2020. I have already premeditated on the cards. I have already talked to my spiritual team. And I'm about to bring you the tea. Spirit is saying, it's time to give rather than take. And what I mean by that is it's a law called the law of reciprocity. As above, so below. Spirit is saying y'all have spiritual karmatic debt that y'all need to pay off. So it's time to, Spirit is showing me, if you got clothes that you no longer want, it's time for you to take it like to a domestic shelter or somewhere where it's given free. That they are not being a men homeless shelter, anything that's, those people will not be charged for it. If you know a church, drop it off there. Don't take it to the Goodwill, because some of these people they homeless, so they don't have any money. Spirit is saying some of y'all can go to Dollar Tree and make a little goodie bag with toothpaste, mouthwash, crackers, peanut butter crackers, dollar snack cookies, and give it out to the homeless. It's time for y'all to give rather than take. Y'all have karmatic debt that has to be paid off. Spirit is also saying, Aquarius, clear the past, heal the present. A lot of y'all have inner child issues. Y'all have mommy issues, daddy issues. Spirit is saying it's time for you to clear that past and heal the present. You got to understand the future does not exist, Aquarius. So the past is dead. So you're going to have to heal from that past trauma. You got to heal that inner child. You're going to have to forgive them for their ignorance and forgive yourself so you can move on to this better future. The past gives you a present to change the future. Spirit is saying you are the author of your story. But for you to have a beautiful beginning and an end, you have to heal the past. Spirit is saying you need to bring love into the situation. Spirit is saying some of y'all have a lot of hate build up for what happened to you as a child. And that's why you're suffering in silence. That's why it's constantly eating at you. Spirit is saying you have to bring love into that situation. There's many ways to love a person. You can love them person with a long-handed spoon. You can say, okay, I forgive you, but I won't forget. You can move on. It doesn't mean that they're your best friend now, but Spirit is saying you have to heal the past. You have to heal the past. You have to clear the past to heal the present. How are you going to have a better relationship when every time him, her, or he say something is triggering you for something that happened into your past? It's not your fault that you got molested. It's not your fault you got raped. It's not your fault you got beat. It's not your fault. It's their ignorance because they needed healing themselves. It's a learned behavior. So Spirit is saying, Aquarius, bring love into the situation. I know it's easier said than done. I'm a victim of domestic violence. I was molested. I forgave because it doesn't haunt me anymore. It doesn't trigger me anymore. Because I forgave them for their ignorance. Because they're going to eventually have to pay for that and answer that. But I'm not suffering in silence anymore. So Spirit is saying you have to release it. You have to bring love into the situation. Spirit is saying it's time to give rather than take. So take those stuff to homeless people. If you see them saying, I'll work for food or whatever, you know some of them's full of shit. Go buy them a McDonald's dollar cheeseburger or something. Do something for them. Don't give them money. Because some are liars and some will use it for drugs. But if you give them peanut butter crackers, toothpaste, mouthwash, or anything like that, you know winter month is coming. For those that live in a state with all 4 seasons, give them some socks, mittens, something. Give them a bottle of water. You don't have to give them money. Go buy them a cup of coffee. Don't give them money because if they're alcoholic, majority of the time, they're going to go and buy it. So Spirit is saying it's time to give because you have karmatic debt in the spirit realm. As above, so below. Spirit is also saying you got to heal that inner child. What messages do you have for Aquarius in the month of 2020? What is it that you want me to show them, Spirit? Ooh, Spirit is saying, excuse me, a lot of y'all going to start traveling state to state. Some of y'all going to do international traveling. I'm saying business. It's going to bring y'all good fortune. A lot of y'all going to be traveling just for vacation. But Spirit is saying that those that are in their business, self-employed, I see y'all traveling. Some of y'all going to have international businesses. And y'all going to be traveling like I'm here in Canada, London, Barbados. And it's going to bring you great fortune. Spirit is saying this change is coming. When you start bringing love into the situation, Aquarius, change is coming because you're starting to give rather than receive. It's like you have your hand out instead of like this all the time. You like this. You're starting to give back to the community. Spirit is saying you never know who you entertain. Some of these people could be angels testing you. So be careful. But a change is coming. Clarification again. Some of y'all are going to be traveling over water to foreign land. A change is coming. Yep. Some of y'all are going to be having international business. There's someone watching you on social media. Everybody's not quick to talk. They watch on the sidelines. It's like they scouting. Spirit is showing me how kids out of high school go to college, start playing basketball, and then a scout come in and watch them so they can be drafted into the NBA or whatever you call it for football, hockey, whatever. So you're being scouted, you're being watched. This person is liking your self-employed business is different. So he's in his head, he or she is in his head watching you. And don't be surprised if they start coming to you with a business proposition. But Aquarius, you got to understand this is your baby. You make the prices. They have to pay you for your worth. Once again, Spirit is saying confirmation from what I said earlier. Some of y'all Aquarius are trapped inside of you. You trapped inside your head. You're suffering in silence. You're not bringing love into the situation. You have to clear the past to heal the present. You're doing it for you, not for them. A lot of y'all, by y'all stepping it out and y'all starting to give rather than receive, y'all going to finally get out of this poverty. Your finances is going to start booming. Some of y'all get ready to start a romantic relationship. And some of y'all that's already married, the relationship is going to get better. Some of y'all are going to be getting the sad news that a loved one is sick, but I don't sense death around them. This loved one's getting sick. Also, I'm hearing passing of someone that you know, a relative, for some. But look out, there's also behind sad news is good news. Y'all have good news coming. But Spirit is saying they're not, the body's dead, but the soul lives on. So you're going to hurt because this was a relative, but just know they're always with you. And there will be an ancestor that you can call upon. A lot of y'all are letting y'all ego die. Y'all starting to be more spiritual. Spirit is saying y'all going higher because you are clearing the past and you healing the present. Spirit is saying because y'all have been giving, y'all going to be blessed for that, for being obedient. Spirit is saying, cheer up, this relationship ended because it had to. It ran its course. The contract ended, but you're about to get someone better for you. Aquarius, I sense nothing but good change besides the death of a loved one, because it's the law of the land. And I'm picking up it's a female, like a grandmother or a great aunt or someone's mother, but this mother is old. So she's like a grandmother. But she's always going to be around you. And from some, I'm hearing this person is sick, got the COVID, but death is not around this person. I'm just a messenger. Spirit is saying y'all going to be receiving a gift. Someone is about to get blessed. Don't be surprised if you get a credit on your light bill, credit on your phone bill, or you overpaid something. Spirit is saying you're about to get receive a gift. Don't be surprised if someone bless you with lunch, or you go somewhere and they be like, I want to pay for the person behind me. You know what I'm saying? That happens. You're going to get blessed. It's not always the big things. It can be the little things. Spirit is saying some of y'all Aquarius are going to go through an ascension. It's a spiritual flu. It's because you're going higher in the spiritual realm. So you're getting a spiritual maintenance. No, you don't have the COVID. No, you don't have to go to the hospital. It's spiritual. So don't worry. You don't have the COVID. Spirit is saying some of y'all going to go to court and y'all going to win in y'all favor. I'm hearing child support. Y'all going to start getting child support. It's well overdue. It's going to be a nice sum of money because it's well overdue. It's finally went through. Spirit is saying. Is there anything else for? Yeah, well, basically, y'all going to be blessed, Aquarius. Y'all going to be blessed. But some of y'all got a lot of healing to do. Inner child healing. It takes a lot of energy to hate. So you might as well just forgive it. Forgive them, not forget it, because you never forget. Forgive them and move on. You don't ever have to speak to them again. That's your choice. But forgive them for you. That's what I keep hearing. It takes a lot of energy to hate. Some of y'all really fucking hate these people, and I don't blame you. Maybe one of your loved ones were murdered by them. Trust me, justice is going to be served for them. It's not by you hating on them or forgiving them. It's not going to bring your loved one back. But it's going to bring you inner peace. You're not going to forget what happened. And you might not agree with me. That's on you. I'm just a messenger. I don't care if you agree with me or not, but I have to say what I have to say. You need to forgive. It takes more energy to hate. Some of y'all get ready to meet a gentleman that's well off. Y'all going to be marrying into money. Spirit is saying. Look out for that because courting is going to start. You're going to start courting in the month of September. And a lot of people, Aquarius, y'all going to be getting recognized for your hard work. Like I said, whoever got this business is about to get recognized. You're being watched. And if you're trying to start your own business, Spirit is saying in the month of September is a good time to start your business. But those that's working for the man, Spirit is saying you're going to be recognized for your hard work. You might get promoted. You might get a raise. Spirit is saying start being honest with yourself. And start being grateful for the small things. Because when you start being grateful for the small things, that's when you can appreciate the big things. You'll know how to cherish it. This is your word of the day for September 2020. Y'all be blessed, Aquarius. Namaste.